morning, boomers. It's the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's biggest cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto, back with another live stream as we are experiencing a minor relief rallies after these crypto stocks, bond, and the entire world economy faces turmoil. Everything is losing weight out there. Everything's fasting. And I told you, we'll be separating the men from the mice, the pits from the poodles, the feast from the famine, the victors from the victims. Which side are you on? Shout out to Derek, Rafterman, Jojo, and the rest of the kapumpers out there. We're out here in the trenches, guys. I told you, we'll be separating the little piggies from the piglets, okay? We'll be doing it out here, guys. You get strong hands out here. This is a bloodbath, and we're deep in the trenches right now. Shout out to the boomers tuning in. I need you guys touching the buttons for me. Like, subscribe, post, notification. Ding, ding. Stay tuned in. As every hour, it seems like things are changing. It's like this thing's on full blast right now. There's changes going on left and right. You look away for a few minutes, and we're seeing more attacks. Yesterday, we were trading at, 6,000, and I look away, and Bitcoin dipped into the $4,000 range. I'm on my computer. My phone got stolen. I'm sorry to hear that, Rafterman. Glad you're in the box. Welcome back. Jojo Wave is with Bob Marley smoking a joint over there on D-Live. Shout out to Digital Gold there on D-Live as well. Good day to you all. Guys, make sure you're catching the stream over there on dlive.tv/Champagne Crypto. We do lemon redistributions, which are almost next to worthless cryptocurrencies that we redistribute out there for fun. So, better than YouTube. So you go over there now and make sure you follow us on YouTube. Oh, not YouTube, D-Live. Sup, champ, what did you do to the market, bro? What did I do to the market? It's more about what has the funny bunny been doing all this time to the market. Rafterman says he's bullish. Well, I'm not. I'm not bearish, but I'm prepared. I'm bullish for the midterm, but for the short term, I'm not. I think we're still in bear territory. I told you guys earlier during the week when we dropped from 9,000 down to the 7K range, and people were saying, "Champ, buy." And then yesterday we dropped into 6K. They're like, I'm attacking. I'm saying, listen, I don't want to catch a falling knife. I'm still looking at the panorama, and I'm expecting more blood. And I'll be honest with you, this relief rally, I think that's all it is. It's just a little relief rally. I expect a little bit more blood. Be honest. Yesterday, I told you guys, we could dip, dive, and slide into the 3K range. And, if you didn't believe it now, then you should be. If you didn't believe it then, you should be believing it now. Hope life has been good, champ. I wanted to spend all of my savings on BTC last night. I can't tell if it's going to head up or head down yet, though. The coronavirus bear might not be over. I don't think it is. I don't think, and listen, guys, don't throw all the bags all at once. If you're going to go in, you got to go in DCAing, even if you're DCAing day by day or not. That's my opinion, because, if you throw the whole bag at it and then it takes a 20% dip, you could really get crushed out there. So, just be careful. I think that all the markets are still falling. Right now, I'm seeing this relief rally on Friday. Just, obviously things go up and they go down. I think in the aggregate, we're in a descending wedge on all assets, all of them. Gold, crypto, nothing safe out there. And people are cashing out because I don't think that the markets have or the world has really settled down with this corona thing. The fear's still running rampant, okay? And, at the end of the day, my opinion, I think this is more psychological than anything, And this is also an example, an evidence as to how far down the line society's gotten. This is a result of, 10, 20 years of porn, 10, 20 years of Netflix fear-mongering, stupid-ass shows that people spend their life watching. And like I said, a week or two, it's like people have post-traumatic syndrome from watching shows The Walking Dead or the pandemic shows. It's not real, but your mind already starts, it's in a way, the word is programming. That's the word. You've been programmed out there. So, my advice here, guys, is stop it. Stop with the fear mongering. People out there running crazy and fighting over toilet paper. What does toilet paper have to do with anything? Doomers are outnumbering the boomers. Too much fear. I mean, that's always going to be the deal, Mr. Meat Truck. I mean, right now we live in a fallen world, and we have been for thousands of years. I mean, you know, it is what it is. Porn has its place, not around here. If you guys are watching porn, you're wasting time. And I'll tell you, this is a product of porn, amongst a lot of other things. But guys, if it's not obvious to you how soft society has gotten, guys, you're talking about a country here that has gone through world wars, through Vietnam, through all kinds of stuff. And here comes this little flu virus that, impacts a few people. I'm sure it's real, and I'm sure a couple of people are getting sick. But everybody's acting like women and children and homosexuals out there. And this is what happens when you watch so much porn and you let the lefties take over. The snowflakes are all over the place. This is a product of snowflakes. This is a worldwide snowflake phenomenon. And if you didn't believe that globalism exists, guys, there is no enemies for the U.S. They're all in tandem. Iran, China, all these people are behaving the same as all of the rest of the top officials in every other country. This is globalism being rolled out, New World Order being rolled out. And we've been in it, guys. We've been in it, but now it's blatant. And this is also a test on humanity. How far could they take you guys and have you guys stay in your home? Now they're calling it social distancing. Guys, this is all a bunch of nonsense, okay? It really is. And they're going to blame everything on this corona while the economy keeps going down, because it's a fear on all angles. And, maybe it's a good thing. Okay, maybe it's a good thing. Maybe we need this correction. I don't know. I'll tell you this. The human body, when it's presented with a bunch of toxins and toxic things, it may just get sick and trigger you to stop eating, stop watching things. This is a symptom, I think, of a bigger picture here. It's, people are so soft out here, guys. Come on. This is the softest thing I've ever seen in probably my entire life. I've never seen anything like this. I got to go pick up kids at school for bronchitis, says Lady Plants. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, guys. And I've told you, hunker down, be prepared, have cash, because the doomers outnumber the boomers. Okay? It is what it is. No snowflake, says Drunk on Crypto. No. This is a product of snowflake society, guys. Everybody's so snowflaked out. Even top officials, even the people at the top are snowflaked out too. This is so much snowflakes. I mean, it's snowing everywhere. It's snowing in the Caribbean with snowflakes right now. Yeah. Hope your child is okay, lady, says Rafterman. Yeah, I hope so. And I'm sure they are. And listen, there's kids that are going to get sick. Kids get bronchitis all the time, guys. It is what it is. Ganji says, Champ, we're doing Drunk on Crypto tonight. Come check us out. I'd probably be sleeping, Ganji. I've been up since 4 a.m. out here. 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock comes around, I'm going to sleep. People need to rest out there. And I'm sure, most people don't have the same situation I do, and they can stay up a little later, but I'm trying to get my rest. I'm out here in the morning doing my streams out here. I don't got time for 9 o'clock streams, and that's not a shot at anybody. It's just a fact. I'll keep it 1,000. I wish you well, but if you want to do a Drunk on Crypto show in the morning, I'll be happy to show up. I'm not showing up at 9 or 10. I don't got time for that. I'm going to be honest with you. I need to rest to keep it 1,000 out there. And, my advice is to try to start doing things early. Oh, the way of the warrior. I mean, warriors wake up at 4 a.m. and they're ready to go ahead and draw blood. That's my opinion. Sharpen the blade. Now, on the other hand, there's probably less competition at that time as far as, other shows going on. She's fine. It's just stupid. I'm a mom who had a kid with cancer. They're crying over bronchitis, says Lady Plants. Yeah, let's wish Lady Plants' family well. And Lady Plants, one of our crypto chicks out there. She's always in the box, and we wish her well. And I wish everybody well. A little prayer for everybody. Everybody's running around to the grocery store trying to get toilet paper when you guys should take a moment and do a little silent prayer and be grateful for the things that you have. People out there fighting over toilet paper. It's snowflaked out, guys. This is what happens when the men don't take control. We have very few men left. There's like, even in the top ranking of these government bodies, everybody's acting like women and children. Let's go ahead and check out the markets as the snowflakes take over. NordVPN's hitting me up with an ad. I'm getting these tokens via BAT. I'm getting these tokens via the Brave browser all day long. 53.45. It's going up. It's going down. We were at 77 there, and then it dropped. It dropped. Guys, expect more pressure. This little relief rally up here, and we may go back up. Will we pass 6,000 with this little rally? I don't even know. I'll be honest. It's kind of stuck there at 59. To keep it 1,000 with you as long as the traditional markets are going to be under pressure, so is Bitcoin. I wouldn't be surprised if Bitcoin goes back to 4 to 3 and probably even lower. Now, to keep it 1,000, this is no fear, uncertainty, or doubt. It's keeping it 1,000. I was telling you guys, blood was around the corner when we were around 8,000, and people were like, champ, be more positive. Guys, I'm being realistic. Now, being realistic, it'll swing back around. There's going to be blood on the streets, and there's going to be fear and everything, but what we see here is a sign. There's uncertainty, but there's also opportunity ahead. Okay, and if you stop watching the porn and you stop being so fearful and acting like a little bitch out there, maybe you could identify the opportunities that could be coming ahead. Because there's going to be some opportunities out there, boomers. There's going to be discount rates on your favorite items. It's only old people that need to worry. I wouldn't be sad if it crept into Washington, D.C. and refreshed our political system. Yeah, I mean, guys, I've never seen anything like this. And, it's just evidence as to how far down the rabbit hole society is. This, and I've known this, guys, and I've been telling you, we're in a fallen state. We need the Lord himself. It's not Bitcoin. It's not the ETH smart contracts. How about it, guys? I mean, these people that said Bitcoin as a store of value, it is ridiculous. Honestly, and I've been telling you, I mean, I was sipping the Bitcoin potion for a while. I was a Bitcoin maniac. I'm still a crypto maniac. I still think it's going to perform well in the midterm. And I think it's here to stay. But come on, guys. Satoshi, do you understand how much of a child you need to be, including myself? So a child mind state that you have to be to think that some guy named Satoshi Nakamoto came out of nowhere and just gave us a new financial system, and that he's not going to sell his coins, but he's here against the guys. It's probably the dumbest thing to believe in. At this point, really ask yourself. It's like believing in Santa Claus at this point. I'm glad that, we caught it, though, months ago. I had to tell you guys, and people were like, oh, champ, what's wrong with you? And I said, guys, just look at it. Porn and mirrors is a scam, says Digital Gold. You know it. Be like the bull on this page. It needs to grow a freaking pair. You know it. This bull still needs to grow up. You're right, Rafter Man. People need to grow a freaking pair. Indeed. I've never seen... I mean, come on, guys. I mean, even let's look at things in another way. Let's say this thing is 10, 20 times worse than they've reported, which I'm sure they're underreporting. Even with that, it's still insignificant in my eyes compared to the global population. This is a product of snowflakes. This is the globalists really showing us, guys, there is no such thing as the nations and stuff. You just got rulers of different areas. I'm moving more towards Bitcoin being teetotal with a sprinkle of ETH and Dash's Digital Gold. Ganji says, wait, what? Santa isn't real? Right. Santa. Seriously, this you got to really think about it, let go of how long you've been in crypto or anything. Just imagine you just learned about crypto and they're like, oh yeah, it's this Satoshi guy that came out, this mysterious entity. Guys, there is no secrets to the deep state. They know everything. Have you not seen Snowden? He told you guys, all the internet cables are bugged. Everything's bugged. Guys, you talk about a product and they're already advertising it to you in your social media feed. And you're meaning to tell me they don't know who Satoshi is and that he's so righteous that he hasn't sold? Come on, guys. That's as dumb as thinking that Beyonce is coming to save us. Shout out to Lady Flint. Yo, champ, been a while, been busy. Woo, that what a turn, says Jerron. Yeah, what a turn. Never seen crypto down so low. Hope you're doing well, man. Hodl forever while collecting private. Shout out to Jerron. Welcome back to the box. CryptoZilla's sharing a link to YouTube. I don't know what that is. I usually don't click on links, but let me take a peek over here.
Look at this. Restaurants. People have not given up on life. Got people sitting outside, having a good meal. The restaurant's packed in there. Restaurant's packed in here. Nice, beautiful restaurant. Got a sushi bar. I'm not sure about eating sushi in Mexico, but, you know.
Yeah, there are people out there. I mean, there is. There's still people out there. I was out, getting breakfast and stuff. There's still people out there. But I would expect if, once they start closing schools, for, the pressure to build up a little bit. And listen, they don't got a handle on this. They don't got a handle of this economic wise. And I told you guys, the threat here is not the flu. It's the economy and the fear. Love the memes, CryptoZilla. Yeah, indeed. Let me go ahead and check out D-Live real quick. Drunk on Crypto hit me up with 100 lemons. I appreciate you, Drunk on Crypto. And I'd be happy to go on. And I'm not dodging you, but I'm being 1,000 that, by 9 o'clock, I can't even talk. I've been up since so early. I'm an early bird. I used to be the maniac lurking at night, but it's time to be a warrior. Warriors, they go to sleep early and wake up early, okay? Especially in these uncertain times. You got to be sharpening your blade at 3. I should start doing a 4 a.m. broadcast live for the real maniacs. I should sharpen my blade and go live at the same time Ivan goes live over there in Europe. It's all good, champ. The invite's always, it is all good, Drunk. And if you're going to do something during the day, I'll be happy. I'm here. I'm not avoiding you at all. It's all good. I'm honest. Great opportunity to chip in might be, says, great opportunity to chip in might be like opportunity to buy in. I'm not looking at this as an opportunity to buy in right now. Could be a sucker's rally for all we know. Right now, I'm not touching anything. Okay. If anything, and you need some cash at hand, get the cash right now that, it went back into the green. Obviously hodl, and I wouldn't dump all the crypto. This is not the end of Bitcoin, guys. It's not going to die. It's going to lose a lot of weight. It's going to scare some people off, but we've seen this before. We've been from 20K down to 3K with an 80, 90% loss, and we held on, and we've been here, guys. Definitely, I'm not saying to, dump all the bags. Now, the thing is just be prepared. Have a little cash on hand. You need to have some cash because you can't go to the store and buy toilet paper with Bitcoin, guys. You can't buy water with your eSmart contract at this moment. So have a little cash, okay, just to be prepared, okay? Don't be an idiot and hodl through the storm. Okay? Don't freak out. A lot of people are just dumping everything, and I wouldn't do that either. Thank you again, Drunk on Crypto. Thank you to Cash Couch for the 30 lemons. CryptoZilla for the 10 lemons. Drunk on Crypto for 100 lemons. Let me put 50 lemons here into the pot. Let me put 100 lemons into the pot. Let me do that. I'm going to throw all the lemons Drunk on Crypto send me, and I'm going to throw them into the treasure chest here. Chris P says, I think this is scared and broke people cashing out. Institutions aren't selling Bitcoin right now, is my opinion. I think mostly it is scared and broke people cashing out. Some institutions may be cashing out because they have money that they need to cover in other markets. And they may be expecting the stocks to go down. Now, listen, the stocks are up a little bit today because they're talking about some relief. The Fed's going to do another repo. They're going to inject a bunch of money into the system. And that works for the short term. It may work for a day. It may even work only for an hour or two. So I expect some of that greenery. But long term, midterm, there will be blood. There will be blood. I'm telling you guys, there will be blood. So, expect it on all assets. I'm talking about gold, stocks. There's going to be blood on the streets everywhere. Just be prepared, and that's it. And hodl through, and then keep your eyes open for the opportunities ahead, because there's going to be opportunities. Jojo says stores don't accept the bits, but I do. Toilet paper worth more than fiat, right? Lady Plants got buy orders at 1,800. Geron says, don't dump, hold, and hold some more. No, I'm not saying for you guys to dump. I'm definitely not saying that. And I'm also not saying to go crazy, start buying now either, because you don't want to catch a falling knife. I said this guy to you guys yesterday. I said, watch out with the falling knives out there, because people, when it hits 78, 79, like, champ, I'm ready, let's go. And I said, guys, give it a second. And again, I'm the last guy out there to try to like fear porn people into anything. I mean, I'm the positive guy here in crypto. I'm just keeping it 1,000. I see Satoshi for what it really is. I know that Bitcoin ain't the saving grace that we once believed it to be. And that's all good. And that's fine. We readjust, we repivot, and we adjust our strategies. No big deal. I got no choice to hodl my bags or red raw. Yeah, at this point, what are you going to do? You got to hold on strong. All I say is have some cash on hand to, buy, whatever you may need, the toilet paper, just have a little bit of cash. But if you have a little bit of cash, then, don't freak out. Just hold it through. I mean, there will be more blood. We're going to look at the traditional markets and see how far things may be going. Grocery stores are now not giving out plastic bags anymore. You now have to bring your own bag or buy the shopping bags for $1. Well, that sounds like California. I mean, that's a normal day in California, in California. The Bolsheviks in China, Commie Party, are already trying to skirt responsibility for the virus. And what we'll be seeing here in the Western world, everybody is going to be trying to skirt responsibility for this crash. I'll tell you what's more funny bunny than anything is this crash and how everything is. Guys, if you didn't believe that we were in a global world, and we're in the new world order already, okay? For anybody that didn't realize it, you're already in it, guys. And then, and I was thinking about it this morning too. That being said, since we're already in a monopoly as far as like government control, kind of, sort of, it's just they're putting on the pressure. It's actually something to think of, because if the economy's going down, everybody thinks, yeah, it's going to crash and the dollar and this and that. But what is the alternative? What are people going to do? Where are you going to go to? You have no other choice but to use this funny bunny system, because Bitcoin, you can't go to the store and use it. We already established Bitcoin is not a store of value, and you're not going to be able to use it to relieve yourself in the short term. Maybe that will be the case 5 years from now, 10 years. I have no idea, but I'm talking about today, tomorrow, this weekend, on Monday. It is what it is. Bitcoin is headed to 3,800 by this weekend. Maybe, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised, Big Papa. I think that us going to 4,000 right now is more probable than us going to 9,000. Okay, it's the bulls will be back, though. I do agree, Johnson. I do agree. The bulls will be back sooner than later. And I don't know how soon. It may take months. I'm expecting maybe another rally associating with this happening, but it's going to be a baby rally. Maybe another 1,000, 2,000. We'll be lucky if we see 10. Okay, so something to consider if you want to take profits. If not, just consider it. Sell at your own peril, says CryptoZilla. It's about long-term Bitcoin for me, savings, hopefully. I mean, but is it really a savings? At this point, it's not a store of value. It may be in the future, and I'm still holding, and I think that, it's going to perform well, but you got to pay attention. Johnson says, why? There's a reason that the bulls will be back. There is, and there's many reasons. One being is that things come in cycles. They go up, they go down. So, even, the waves, they come in cycles. The high tide, the low tide, it's going to come. It goes back, it comes forward. There's dips and there's dives. Champ, where's Satoshi Claus when you need him? Yeah, guys, come on. How about it? Seriously, we should be looking at all these major crypto influencers with the side eye, because these guys, I mean, come on, guys. They're still they're still out there believing in the Satoshi myth. One of the biggest frauds of all time, I would say, is Satoshi himself. Because, come on, guys. He's not who he says he is. It may not even be one. It's probably, I'd say it's not even one person. Nobody really wants to spend. No one I know anyways. I just keep stacking from time to time. Yeah. So if you're good, if you have a little cash and you don't have to spend and you're good, then you keep stacking. Absolutely. Bit Papa says, you call this Satoshi. When I'm telling you, nobody, I haven't even heard anybody refer to the Satoshi clause except the champ. You name it. If anybody else starts saying Satoshi clause, it's like they're jacking the crypto slang, just like Crypto Maniac, Crypto Boomers. I mean, how many things have people ripped off from the champ out there? But nobody's talking about Satoshi clause. This declines the calm before the storm of increase for Bitcoin. Bitcoin's a freaking granddaddy, says Jaron. Not yet, though. Not yet, though. Not yet, though. We just got to wait. We got to wait. I still think there's going to be more blood everywhere. Everywhere. We may be seeing a complete meltdown of this economy into a digital coin. They may even bring out a Fed coin. I don't even know how bloody it may get. But just be prepared for all of the blood. Okay, be prepared for a $2,000 Bitcoin. Okay, and also be prepared, like the thumbnail here, for opportunities ahead. Okay, because there's going to be opportunities while people out there are freaking out, getting all scared, fighting over toilet paper. They're not paying attention to the possible opportunities that may be presenting themselves up ahead. Cash Couch just shared a meme. Let me see if I can find that. There it is. That's how it's feeling right now. You got it, Cash Couch. The recession's here. Yeah. And it may turn into a depression real quick. Dan Penna, the $1 trillion man, says he knows who's behind Bitcoin. If people did, they would run from it like a plague. There you go. And I was watching Dan Penna on London Real this morning while I was doing my little exercise or whatnot. I'm not convinced with those guys either. It's all about money to these people, and you know they're far from the Lord. But hey, you know I think that there's gems that you can pick up from these characters. But I'm not trusting guys in three-piece suits. To be honest with you, I'm not trusting guys in three-piece suits. I mean, it's certainly alluring, and I would say that the guy's super alluring. He drops gems and he hypes people up. He's alpha as fuck. But I'm not trusting guys in three-piece suits. I'm not trusting guys that worship money more than the Lord. I read that the U.S. market makes 90% TP domestically and plenty of toilet paper. So the fake hype is real. Yeah, guys, come. Like, what is toilet paper supposed to do for this virus? It's like, look, toilet paper sold out, but you can still get napkins and at the restaurant right now. It's like, look, this is how like. We live in a clown world because you're down the block, okay, in the same shopping center. It's like people are fighting over toilet paper. I head over to the diner to get me a little egg sandwich like I usually do, egg and bacon with a little cheese, you know, bacon, egg, and cheese. And I get my little sandwich. They give me the bag. And I look into the bag, and the lady put like a handful of napkins in there. I'm like, wow, you're just handing out these napkins. While the toilet paper is sold out right in the same shopping plaza. It's just to show that people are not even thinking about anything. It's just a bunch of snowflakes. It's like, you know, if you really needed paper, then why would they be handing out napkins right down the block, you know, being so gratuitous with them? Are you multi-streaming with D-Live? Johnson is asking. Yeah, I am. I have been now for a few weeks, and I love it. FUD and FOMO getting the best of everything. Crypto S says, your Christ told you God abandoned us. I don't know what you're trying to say. What are you trying to, like, what are you trying to say? Okay. If you're not a believer, keep your mouth shut. I'll throw you out the box. I spoke to a friend in Washington State, and he said Walmart and Costco had nothing. He went to the little grocery store down the street from his house, says CryptoZilla. There you go. I heard it's the pressure's on Washington too. Just FUD and FOMO getting the best of everything, like we expected. Let me check over here on D-Live. Shout out once again to Drunk on Crypto. He threw me another 100. Thank you so much, Drunk on Crypto. I appreciate that. He wants me on his show, but he does a show at 9 o'clock, and I explain that I'm a cryptomaniac warrior. By 9 o'clock, I'm already in bed, guys. I wake up at 3, 4 in the morning. Sometimes I'm up at 2 in the morning handling little babies. Okay? We got 2 little kids out here. God forsake Christ. That is, well, he asked them, why have you forsaken me? Yeah, that's what he says. Why have you forsaken me? But he didn't, because at the end of the day, the promise was made, and he ended up redeeming everything. So he didn't forsake him. He was questioning him, and he had doubts, like, because he was a real human and a real man in the flesh. But we saw what happened after. He wasn't forsaken ultimately. So yeah, while he did say that, it was him in his state of flesh, being a man, questioning. I mean, he had his doubts, obviously. Same with the story, of him fasting for 40 days, in deep prayer and in tears, I would say. And the devil comes to tempt him himself, We have the Toto wash toilet paper down the throne since 1990s. It's the way to go. We have the Toto washlet toilet paper power throne since the 90s. It's the way to go. Yeah, we don't see too many Toto brand toilets out here. I know that. I see that a lot more when we travel. Out here's other brands. Zilla was most probably a little Indian shop. All right. Chris P says the Lord favors those who prepare. Maybe, I guess. You could buy them on Amazon, says CryptoZilla. I don't think so. I think Amazon is not, they're people are selling toilets on Amazon for probably $100 plus. Heath is here. He says, haven't commented in a while, but still booming. That's good. Congratulations. Glad you're here. Let's go ahead and add another 50 into the pot, because Drunk on Crypto is being gratuitous today. Thank you. So I'm going to throw another 50 into the pot. Head over to D Live. In a moment, I'll be doing a redistribution. I'm slowly starting to get into God and the Bible, thanks to none other than JLP. Jesse Lee Peterson, that's right. He just breaks everything down logically. I love that guy. Satan in the female God. I was just watching Jesse Lee this morning, and I tuned into him. Yeah, and I'll tell you, there's a few things that I do disagree with him. I think that, I'm not going to get into a whole review of Jesse, but he is amazing, and I continue to watch it. But, I can't agree with everything, guys. As a man, I'm not going to be just like following a man blindly either. David Couch just threw me $10. Thank you so much, David. He says, God bless. Take care of those little ones. Indeed. Thank you so much. Boom. David Couch with the $10 via YouTube. Let me throw a couple dollar bills. Washlet, dryer, heated seats. The future of toilets has been going on in Japan for years. I've never been to Japan, but my understanding is that you guys are technically ahead, Technically ahead. It's always seemed that way, at least. I don't know if it's true or not, because I've never been there. So, I have no idea. I've never seen it with my eyes and ears. Or, seen it with my eyes and heard it with my ears. Like the 3 seashells from Demolition Man. There you go. Thanks again to David Couch for the $10 USD. I appreciate that. I'm going to go get some toilet paper. Oh, man. Hopefully, this serves as some time for people to reflect. Instead of out there, going out there to first of all, the grocery stores is where everybody's going right now. So I would say that those could be next to the hospitals, could be the most highly contaminated areas. If everybody's going through those places right now, then that would be the most contaminated area, right? By logical sense. So those are the type of areas you want to avoid if you're really concerned about this thing. Jaron says, amazing. I don't agree with everything he says, but 98% of what he's saying is spot on. Yeah, I do. And I listen, I agree with, with most of the time there is a problem, and people need to forgive their mother, like he says. But I think he looks at it in an absolute. Like every problem to him, it's because of the mother. And it's like, maybe 90% of them or 85%, but like there's instances where that's not the case either. And I haven't seen him really navigate that correctly, in my opinion. But other than that, he's helped a lot of people, and I will continue to follow him. Champ, have you changed your daily routine at all for the virus? No. I was at the physical therapist today, at the gym, because it's basically a gym. I got my massage. I touch things that other people touched. I mean, let there not be fear, guys. Come on. Be scared of this stuff. You shouldn't be scared. I haven't changed anything. Now, I am prepared. I do have a little bit more food in the pantry, in the freezer. I do have a little cash on hand, just in case. And then, I'll continue to handle it how I handle it. But as far as like freaking out, and I'm not, the grocery store cashiers are now wearing rubber gloves. I'm not surprised you're on. Got to go see you around. Hope Bitcoin will be fine. Indeed, Johnson, enjoy your day. Revolutionist says, I heard the coronavirus has a lower death rate than the common flu. We live in a world plagued with snowflakes. That's what I'm saying. I said that at the beginning. I don't know if you caught me in the beginning, Rev. But I'm saying this is like clear evidence of how far down the line society's gone. This is like, it's like we're behaving like women and children. Okay? Women and children. You're looking at, come on. Society, the globe has been through the world wars, through Vietnam, through nuclear scares. All this stuff. And never have you seen such pacification worldwide than you've seen today, guys. Don't overdose on red pill, guys. Don't be fooled either. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Some people do overdose on red pills, and then they start hating women too much, and it gets people a little angry. And that's kind of what I feel. It could be a little wrong there with JLP. It seems like, there is no love for the mother. And, I got a little problem with that. Although I can see where he's coming from, that, that spectrum, definitely has afflicted the man. This ABC News story in February said so far 16,000 people have died and 280 people have been hospitalized during the 2019-22 flu season. Right. We know this, and I've said that, and CryptoZilla is linking to that information on ABC News via link on DLive, and I appreciate that. And it's just to give you a little perspective. So I'm not entirely surprised, guys, but I didn't think they were going to take it this far right now. But hey, I was wrong. What's up, Passive Crypto? I see you. Let's do a lemon redistribution right now. We got about 10 people on DLive. Make sure you click claim rewards. I'm about to distribute a total of 154 lemons for shits and giggles. So let's do it, guys. Touch the buttons. Let's do a lemon redistribution on DLive right now. Distribute the rewards. In 30. Click claim rewards. Share your memes. A 5. Digital Gold is the lucky winner today with 77 lemons. CryptoZilla snagged 44 and Cash Couch got 32. And you can win lemons too if you start watching via DLive and click claim rewards. You have an opportunity. And again, guys, these lemons are worth less than a penny, and they're probably 77 lemons is probably like 50 cents or something. It's not about the USD value. It's not like it is what it is, guys. Worldwide coronavirus is 135 infected. Okay. Roger Ripple says, real or not, the effects of this story is real. Absolutely. And I've said this before, like whether fiat currency is real or not, if it's backed by anything, it certainly is behaving like it's real. Like we know the fiat is fake. You know, it's not backed by anything, and it's just a bunch of numbers on the screen because they don't even have the cash to support everything that's going on. But, you know, and certainly it becomes real because you could actually really do something with it. So, yeah. Don't snipe me out. I just don't agree with this one, champ, says Chris P. I pray it's not. I don't know which one you agree or disagree, but, you know, you don't have to agree with me. I mean, and I don't think you're trolling me, so I'm not sniping anybody out. Something is funny, bunny, in my opinion. Of course, we've been saying this. Cheers, champagne, and DOC, says Digital Gold. Cheers to you. So let's keep our eyes open for the opportunity ahead. As there's plenty of uncertainty as well. But, you know, high uncertainty, there may be some high opportunities as well, guys. So, you know, don't sleep on them. Don't freak out and just be ready. You just say to yourself, what would I do if, you know, Bitcoin goes to 1,000? What would I do if Bitcoin goes to 10,000? You also got to think about, you know, the positive and the negative. You got to just be prepared. But I'll tell you this much. If I had to guess, I think there will be more blood. I think there will be more blood. As Bitcoin looks like it's going to dip under 5,000 right now. Let's look at the one-day chart. And here's our one-day chart for the BTC. Falling off a cliff. Falling off a cliff. Touching a low of 38.50. And then we had like a little relief rally, but we're going back down again. Let's see if we